Okay. We're going to call the meeting to order. Thank you, everyone, for attending the 2025 Township Reorganization meeting. Can we all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll move on to the open public meeting statement. Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, notice of this meeting was sent to Cranberry Press, Trenton Times, and Home News Tribune on December 20th, 2024, posted on the Township's website and sent to those who requested a copy of this notice.
Okay. We're going to move on to the oath of office for Township Committee Person Robert Christopher.
Do you have someone that is going to hold the, okay. So, you're going to put your left hand, and raise your right hand. And you're just going to repeat after me. I, Robert Christopher,
I, Robert Christopher,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially and justly
that I will impartially and justly
perform all the duties of Township Committee Person
perform all the duties of Township Committee Person
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to do the oath of office for Township Committee Person Imana Badawi.
So I, Amanda Bedaway,
I, Imana Badawi,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the state
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me
I do further solemnly swear
God. I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially and justly
that I will impartially and justly
perform all the duties of Township Committee Person
perform all the duties of the Township Committee Person
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Thank you.
Moving on to roll call.
Mr. Christopher,
Present.
Ms. Bedaway,
Here.
Ms. Knierim,
Here.
Dr. Rogers is excused, and Mr. Scott.
Here.
Thank you.
Do we have any agenda additions or changes?
None.
Okay. Do I have a nomination for mayor?
I'd like to nominate Ms. Lisa Knierim.
Do I have a second? Okay.
I'll second.
Any further nominations? Seeing none, roll call.
Mr. Christopher,
Yes.
Ms. Bedaway,
Yes.
Mrs. Knierim,
Yes.
Dr. Rogers is excused, and Mr. Scott.
Yes.
Thank you. We're going to move on to the
Oath of mayor. Yes.
Lisa Kinnear,
I, Lisa Kinnear,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will impartially and justly
that I will impartially and justly
perform all the duties of mayor
perform all duties of mayor
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Okay, is there a motion to nominate for the deputy mayor?
I'll move. Matt Scott. No, sorry.
I'm like, what? He's sitting next to you. You're good.
I don't know why you were top of mind. Yeah, sorry.
Right next to you.
Imano Badwe.
Thank you.
I'll move on to roll call for that. Mr. Christopher?
Yes.
Ms. Elbedway?
Yes, thank you.
Dr. Rogers is excused. Mr. Scott?
Yes.
Now is Mayor elect.
Yes.
Ms. Kinnear?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I say a few words before we go into? Okay. I'm just going to take a moment just to say a couple of words. Good evening, everybody. I'd like to begin this evening with sending condolences to the victims and their families of the recent terror attack in New Orleans, including Princeton's own Martin Tiger Beck. We pray for the healing of those still recovering in the hospital, and I believe that more strength comes from us remembering and uttering the names of the victims versus the terrorist. I would like to thank my fellow committee members for the nomination and confirmation as mayor of Cranberry Township. For those that don't know, the 5 of us are elected during the general election by the residents of our community. We then vote amongst the 5 of us on the mayoral position, and I'm honored to fulfill that role for the calendar year of 2025. But want to emphasize that my vote is no different from my fellow committee members. I'm on a team of 5, and our priority and our objective is to serve the residents of Cranberry who voted us into office. I'd also like to thank Mayor Aman Abadabi for her leadership and passion as mayor in 2024. Aman's commitment to Cranberry goes beyond the borders of our beloved town. And I would like you to accept this on behalf of Cranberry Township for your service as mayor. And you will notice that there's a gavel engraved on this, Aman. And I hope the irony is not lost on you because she literally has never touched this thing. And I intend to follow in that tradition. So I'm going to slide that as far away from us as possible. So
Let me
thank you.
show this to you all. This is very, very, very gracious and generous. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I can see with absolute certainty that the 5 members of this 2025 TC have one thread that holds us together. We love this town. This town has been a part of my family's history since I was 9 years old, and I often tell stories of my father managing the savings and loan, my mother working here for Dickie Schroeder, and even worked on the plans of the house that I live in Shadow Oaks. I'm beyond grateful that our life journey has brought us back to Cranberry. I want to thank my amazing husband, Adam, my beautiful daughter, Greta, for all your love, support, and laughter, my mother for unrelenting support of her daughter. And I want to thank all my friends and family that came tonight. Your friendship and love are a gift to me. When the time comes for public comment, you will receive a threatening and menacing glare from me. to deter any of you from approaching the microphone. This is about as much of the spotlight as I would like to take up, so we will continue with our agenda. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we're going to move on to mayoral appointments, and this is final, okay, make sure. John Reifelder, Chairperson, Environmental Commission. We have a vacant member position for the Environmental Commission. John Mildenberg, member of the Environmental Commission. Dilfa Georges, member of the Environmental Commission. Stephen Hellstern, member of the Environmental Commission. And we have two vacant first and second alternative for the Environmental Commission. Next is Jennifer Sutmeyer, member of the Class B Historic Preservation Commission. David Zabo, first alternate Class C Historic Preservation Commission. Deborah Rubin, Mayor's Rep for Housing and Community Development Commission. Aman Elbadabi, Mayor or Mayor's Rep, Library Board of Trustees. Fred Dennehy, member, Library Board of Trustees. Michael Ferrante, member, Library Board of Trustees. Christine Fatikas, Parks and Recreation Commission, Alternative 1. Fallon Scissor, Parks and Recreation Commission, Alternative 2. Lisa Knierim, Planning Board. We have a vacant Class 2 Planning Board position. Jason Stewart, Class 4 Planning Board. Jerry Thorne, Township's representative to Middlesex County Solid Waste Advisory Council. Jessica Irons for Shade Tree Commission. And then we have a vacant Shade Tree Commission member position open. Okay. Next is, can I get a motion to pass resolutions A through O?
So moved?
Can I get a second?
Second?
Thank you. Move on to roll call. Mr. Christopher?
Yes.
Mrs. Elbadaway?
Yes.
Mrs. Dr. Rogers is excused. Mr. Scott?
Yes.
And Ms. Knierim. You're
Yes.
last now. Thank you. It's unanimous.
Now is the time that my menacing glare opens the floor to public comment. You know who you are, stay seated. If you do have any township business and public comment, you have 3 minutes, you can approach, just put your name and write your address down. I can move really quick through this, this is perfect. Seeing no public comment, I will make a motion to adjourn the reorganization meeting of January 2nd in the record 12 minutes. Second? Okay. All in
All in
favor?
favor? Aye.
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 All right. Here's your pen back.